It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks. Two of the NFL's final unbeatens putting their records on the line against each other as we're underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. And he takes it ahead for a 4-yard pickup there to begin our game.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Baker now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. It kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Hey, 133. Watch quick. Watch quick. 20. Up. Run. Stop.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. This complete to Cook. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
We've set it downs from the 37. That's complete right side. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Here's the give to Irving. And he gets this forward to the 19. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a design run. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Mayfield. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First and goal, Tampa Bay.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Irving can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal. Complete on the option. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's third and goal.
180! Run.
Tight end going in motion here. Mayfield now on third and goal. Cope with the catch. And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on fourth and goal.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Kings!
Here we go. It's Mayfield. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. His team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on fourth and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple of reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
Fields this one at the 3. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Donald. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Got to help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that. That was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
On second and 10 now. Donald. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Short pass brought in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Walker on first down. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10, Darnold. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Devontae David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. You're at a premium in this league.
Charbonnet, a first down and more. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks start off well, tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Bucks to the line. First and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Catch made by Bucky Irby. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 45.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They've got a first to begin the frame. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Finds the in route complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Catch made left side by Luka. And they get this down to the 28. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Quickly into the hands of Evans. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Second and 3 now. Baker throwing again. Into the hands of Cole. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably but then go to work after.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
180. Hey, we're 33.
Irving gets it on the draw. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines should have wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go back for it. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
180. What's up?
That's completed out to the right. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Regular. Real. 180.
Throwing, Baker. And they take this in for the score. The Buccaneers take a second quarter lead. Baker Mayfield a touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Seahawks 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. Starting from the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, Darnold. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Darnold. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. To the left, he's got a roll. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Walker now from the gun. That's good for a gain of 5. Benjamin Morrison coming up to make that tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
This is Walker on second. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Now Darnold. Getting out to his left. And he can escape no longer. They roam over and bring him down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
So after the sack, here comes 2nd and 11. Here's Darnold to throw. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the 1st down play, forced to throw it away right there, an awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
We go set.
3rd and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that brings up 4th and long. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. High percentage look for him here from the left hand.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180. Pistol.
Baker now from the gun. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down, here's Baker. There he goes again! Mayfield's able to get him the first down before sliding to a stop.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21.
180! What's up?
From the gun, Mayfield. Culp with a catch. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
180! What's up?
Third down, here's Mayfield. Brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Complete to Abuka. A gain of 6 yards. It's fourth down.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. On fourth down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
17. Seahawks 10.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
We go side.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. That's caught by Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
It's dropped underneath. Walker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Play fake. Darnold. He's got the hook up to Arroyo. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
The Buccaneers go to the nickel. Third down. Here he is on 3rd and short. That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one a rare miss. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Only 2 yards to the marker. And they're going for it here on 4th. He's back to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Irving here from the gun. And the hit helped send him out of bounds there after he picked up 7. Second and 3.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. Design quarterback run here. And it looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. He gets it out left, and it's gone. And they get this down to the 28. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Run. Kings!
Mayfield now from the gun. That's to his back. Here's Rashad White. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
180.
Running back motions right. Baker now. On the screen, this is White. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Kings. 180. Scott.
Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. You've been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
This is Irving on 2nd. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
180.
Once again, Irving. He hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The tackle by Garrett Hall. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
1st and 10, Donald. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable, and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Ready.
From the gun, Darnold. To the left, he's got a roll. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
For a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10. And again, it's Darnold. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Working downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Extra man in the secondary for the Bucs on 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Hit well, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Up, 180. Kings. Pistol. Stop.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
180.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Into the hands of Cole. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. Baker now from the gun. He finds Evans, left side. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Hey, alert. Regular. Watch out.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Builds up this one out to his running back, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
On the give, this is Irving. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
180! What's that?
Quickly into the hands of Evans. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bucs have the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
All set now. 1st and 10.
180! Hey, where's 33? What's that?
Straight ahead, it's Irving. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
180!
Right back to Irving now. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Set. Hey, 180! Up, up! Run. What's that?
Looking to throw. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now lead by 10. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
To kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Drive begins with a walker run. His charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Oh, lady!
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster.
For Jackson Smith in Jigba. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that gives the Seahawks the first. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks at a 2-score deficit. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's down to almost, oh, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Here's Darnold to throw. That one is incomplete. Hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards of it into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
To throw. Making touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock, it's going to bring up 4th down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Desperation time here. Has it down close. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. And gain 11 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
That has got to be so demoralizing for that defense. You pin them back. It's a terrible field position. You run the ball, but they run it right down your throat and move the chains. That stings.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready? 180.
Irving on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
180.
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as we say so long from Seattle.